Okay, guys, we're getting ready to start now. But before we begin, I would like to introduce our presenter for today, and that is none other than Mr. Steve Sughrim. Mr. Sughrim is the visionary founder and CEO of MyDHLife. Um, Steve has been in this business for over 30 years, so he has a lot of experience underneath his belt. And due to his faithfulness and just a testimony of what God has done in his life, that leads to the personal growth of MyDHLife. So as we embark on a new journey for MyDHLife, we welcome each and every one of you to partake of our new adventure. So with nothing else left, I'm going to introduce to you and present to others none other than Steve Sughrim. I yield my mic to you, Steve.
Awesome. Thank you, Shirley. Appreciate that. Let me get this closer. Well, welcome, everyone. We will get started here momentarily. I just want to take time just to say welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Saturday, wherever you are in the world. We have an amazing session for you. We're going to just go over the powers in the number. And we'll start off with a short presentation because, we know many members that join us sometimes have not seen a presentation or maybe watch replays. And so I just want to say thank you, everyone, for joining us today. It's really history in the making with MyDHLife from, where we've been to where we are, where we're going into the future and the things we have planned for our members around the world. And we as a company, I as an individual, as a founder, could not do it without you, the members. Know that every company, I don't care which company it is in the world, without clients, customers, right, subscribers, members, those companies are nothing. And for me, it's really rewarding to see so many lives being touched, being blessed, and indirectly the impact we're making in humanity around the world as well. And so again, thank you, each one of you. And if you're here for the first time, matter of fact, if you are here for the very first time, I've never seen a presentation. If you don't mind putting a 1 in the chat there, I'd just like to know who's here for the very, very first time. I recognize pretty much everyone that's here thus far. So, and you do have time. We're going to get started here in 1 minute to share this out. Get your teams on, prospects. It's always great to bring prospects on, even your new brand affiliates, so they can learn and understand more what MyDH is about and the movement that we're on in making the world a better place. So let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and switch screens here. Share sound. Okay. All right. Well, once again, welcome. My name is Steve Sughrim, founder and CEO of MyDHLife, and it's an honor, it's a pleasure to share this amazing opportunity with members and guests from around the world. I'm going to take you on a little journey of where we've been and where we are and where we're headed into the future, and why, if you're a guest, you definitely want to consider being part of MyDHLife and be part of this movement. Not only would it change your life and the loved ones around you, but indirectly you're making an impact, in humanity and communities around the world. So I'm going to go ahead and do one thing here. Let's turn this off. Okay. Now, what is MyDHLife and who are we? Discover a higher purpose. MyDHLife offers an array of products to help you live in dominion. And a lot of times, people ask, well, what does MyDHLife stand for? Very, short. D is for dominion, the right, the power to command, decide, or rule over one's being. From the beginning of time, we were given dominion, but we lost dominion. But the good news is we've regained dominion. The H stands for heirs, a person who inherits or has the right of an inheritance. So we regain dominion as an heir, a joint heir of God. Guess what? We got our inheritance as promised. But not only that, L is for lifestyle, the way in which a person or group lives out their life as an heir or joint heir. So it's about your personal dominionaire lifestyle, MyDHLife. Dominion over what, you may ask? Well, dominion over your health, your future, your finances, your family, right? Over every aspect of life. You're to have dominion over each aspect. And if you don't, then we have to look at that and see how could we put you in a position of dominionship. And that's what we provide and offer for our members around the world. So, our journey began in 2017, where we embarked in making a difference in the world, right? We had an epiphany of doing just that. We started in 2017, launching One Vision, One Heart, which is MyDHLife's cause. So this foundation promotes change within our community, a change so dramatic that it ranges one's social, political, economical, and even ecological state of being. And what's so beautiful about this is that you guys listen, every package purchased by a DHLife member allows us all to collectively take part in giving 10% of our company's net profit to One Vision, One Heart. And you could go to onevisiononeheart.org and read and see some of the work that we've done in Pakistan in 2017, taking 100 children off the streets, creating a school for them. 2021, feeding over 800 families, 600 children in 3 different villages in the Philippines. And then just recently in Johannesburg, South Africa, over 10,000 families signed up for food parcels. Then we were able to bless over 100. Just recently, I just came back, it might have been 6-7 weeks now from Johannesburg, where we were able to make an impact in about 600 families' lives in 5 communities, there. And it's just a blessing. Again, none of that would have been possible if it wasn't for you, the members. And we've had other works we've done in Kenya and different places here in the US as well. But again, go to onevisiononeheart.org and you'll be able to read more about that. So we started to the whole concept started to take shape. We started to share the idea with like minds around the world. It was well receptive. We started working on the platform, putting the packages together. The whole process started taking place, and then we started working on the compensation, which is our pay. And so, what's so beautiful is that we open to the world, and we're very proud of what we're about to unveil. We couldn't do it without our team behind the scenes, right? Meaning the graphic designers, our video makers, our programmers, our brand creators, everyone that's making it possible, that believes in this vision and this dream. Our leadership stands for itself. Scott, who's our operations coordinator, Dr. Liddy is our chief legal counsel, Lovemore is our advisor, as well as him and his lovely wife Zoe, directors of One Vision, One Heart South Africa division. So again, we couldn't do it without our team. Now, here is where MyDHLife fits in you, and what is it in for you, right? So guys, everyone right now is facing some sort of crisis, some sort of financial crisis with a pandemic, trying to recuperate from that, and we all have responsibilities, financial responsibilities, and we're here to be a solution to you more so than anything. How? By helping you understand MyDHLife falls in the B quadrant of the cash flow quadrant, putting you in business ownership, right? Business ownership is, each one is an independent brand affiliate, owning your own business and building it as a business. So we're going to go over that in a minute. But no matter where you fall in this quadrant, as an employee, maybe you're right here for now because you have financial responsibility, right? You've got to, you've got to work to pay the bills. We get it. But deep within, there's more to life. That gift and that talent God placed in your heart is like pulling you in that direction. Well, we at MyDHLife, again, living in dominion helps one pull that gift out and put you on the track as God has already divinely orchestrated and is leading you. Now, maybe you own your business as being self-employed and you're happy there. That's okay. But what we want our members to understand, we want you to live on the right side of the quadrant. This is kingdom wealth. This is kingdom mindset, right? Being an investor, maybe look, you leave the B quadrant for MyDHLife. Now you become an investor because you have money. You can start investing it, letting money working for you rather than you working for money. You see, and that's what we want to help you shift that mindset and get into this right side of the quadrant mindset. Now, we have tapped into 4 major industries in finance, health and wellness, the AI technology, and global travel. Why? Because these are thriving industries where you could capitalize just on the trend and the growth of the industry. And then our 4 packages, as you can see here, ranges from 100 to 2,500. We have the Kingdom, King and Queen, Prince and Princess, and Earl. Again, each package has incredible value. As you can see here, 4-night Mexico resort valued at 500. All this for a one-time $100. The Prince and Princess, you get everything in the Earl and Countess with the addition of blockchain masterclass and all-inclusive resort certificate valued at, again, $700. Again, that's $500 one time. And then our King and Queen, You get everything in the 2 packages with some additional products, additional amazing certificates, all for 1,000. And then our Kingdom, which is our premier package. This is our flagship. You get everything in all 3 packages. And then, as you can see here, airfare plus 2 nights, you get a cruise certificate, and then access to additional products, all for one time $2,500. So more value than what you're paying for. Now, our flagship product is our Dominion Travel. And one of the things that we really pride ourselves on is some of our flagship products. You get true wholesale travel versus, if you go to the name brands, you're actually paying retail. So, we pass on all the savings from our provider to our members. And I tell you what, it's just been amazing. Matter of fact, my trip to South Africa, I booked our hotel through our portal and saved over $500 for the week I was there. So we've had many testimonies of members using our portal and saving tremendous amount of money. Then we have our financial training, how to write a legacy playbook, how to put all the correct paperwork to leave an inheritance for your children, right? This is what we want you to learn, how to wealthy set up, right? Their inheritance, how they set up their wealth portfolio, if you will, for their family. And we want you, because that's all, again, Kingdom mindset. Then we have our blockchain training, which is our masterclass, because we want you to understand this new technology, Web3 technology, which is the new internet, right? And this is where the world is shifting to. So understand, right? Get the understanding so you have a greater knowledge so you can make wiser decision for the future for you and your family. And then we have our mindset training, provided by Scott Bland. And, again, you may ask why mindset. Guys, I have to tell you, everything starts in the mind, right? And it's very powerful. As we're going to the training later, we'll talk about the mindset and why that is so important and powerful. So there's several ways you can start with MyDHLife. As a free member, you get a couple cost pages. You have 30 days to make a decision whether you want to be just a customer or a brand affiliate, or you can come in just as a paid customer, enjoy the products, right? Take advantage of the benefits, and then get these rewards that you get awarded. And we'll talk about that in a minute. You can also become a brand affiliate, build your community business, and then build your teams and earn some amazing commissions. Now, quick disclaimer, I'm about to share our compensation plan, but guys, everyone's results will be different. It's based on your efforts, it's based on your leadership skills, it's based on, just a variety of different things, right? To ensure your success. Some will make some money, some will make no money, some will make a lot of money, with our compensation plan. So let's jump right into this comp plan. So it's very, very simple and yet very, very lucrative, guys. First level, 20%. Second level, 10%. Third level, 5%. Okay, very simple. So if you purchase Earl and Countess, okay, these are the percentages and the dollar amount based on that. Now, two things I will point out about our compensation plan. Okay, first, it doesn't matter what package you start with. You can start with the Earl and Countess at 100. You sell a Kingdom, you're going to earn 20%, right? So powerful. Most company will pay you at the level you're at, not at MyDHLife. Second, you see 4 as an illustration. There's a reason, because there's a power in 4. But we are what you call a unilevel, meaning you could generate as many sales as you choose, right? Because that's powerful, and it's a unilevel comp plan. So let's look at this. So any sale you make, right, on the first level, so Earl and Countess at 20% is $20. A Prince and Princess, $500 is $100. If we look at a King and Queen, 20% is $200, and a Kingdom pack is $500. And then second level, you're earning 10%. So again, any package sold, the Earl packages, you're earning $10. Prince and Princess is $50. King and Queen, 10% is $100. Kingdom is $250. Okay. Now you're earning this passively because these are your first level that's generating these sales. You're earning 10%. They're earning the 20%, but now you're earning 10%. But it gets even better. Third level, you're earning 5%. So as sales are generated on your third level, Earl and Countess package pays you $5. A Prince and Princess is $25. King and Queen is $50, and then a Kingdom is $125. See, powerful. So second level, or the 20%, your personals will earn that 10%, but you're earning a whopping 5%. And you're going to get these emails. You just earned a commission. You just earned a commission. You just earned a commission. Many members are excited to get that email. Why? Because they have no idea where it's coming from. And that's what's so beautiful. But guys, it gets even better. I'm going to share that with you in a minute. So every package we offer, you'll find valuable rewards designed to empower you in building your financial future. And we're going to talk about that. Payment options, credit card, debit card, Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDT, vote TRC and ERC20, allow 48 hours for payout. The minimum payout is $20, and we do have a 5.5% processing fee. Okay, and withdrawals have to be in by Saturday, midnight Pacific Standard Time. Now, let's take a look at how you can unlock true wealth. This is where it's a game changer for a lot of our members, and we're going to go through this here in a minute in the training. But guys, listen, this is Kingdom Wealth I'm going to show you here now, okay? And here's how this works. We have a marketing system. It's a state-of-the-art AI-powered, guys, all the bells and whistles. I mean, I can't begin to tell you what's in there, but mark your calendar, because next week, Saturday, we're actually going to have training on the marketing system. So you're definitely not going to want to miss this, because not only you get to market MyDHLife, but look, you may have a business, you may have something that you're doing that you want to market. You get to use this marketing system. It's your system to create funnels, to create SMS, text marketing, email marketing, flow charts. So we're going to teach you how to do all that with the system. But look at this. It's for it's a monthly of $69, and it's totally optional. Okay, it's optional. But for that $69, guys, when I show you what you get, and if you were to pay separately for each one of the features in there, you'll be way up to over $500 a month just for some of the features. But the MyDHLife members get it for a low price of $69 a month. Okay, now I'm going to just show the earning potential, because as we unlock the 4 levels, so the other thing that this does for you, by subscribing to the marketing system, again, it's optional. It unlocks 7 additional levels from level 4 to level 10. So level 4 pays out 3%, the 5th level 2%, and then from the 6th to the 10th, 1%. And this just shows the commissions based on that percentile that we pay out. And these are the packages that, if you sell any one of these packages, here are what the commissions look like. Okay, now this chart, I'm going to save this for the training, because we're going to talk about the power of 4 at the training. Now, the reward system, very, very simple. And the Earl package, Countess package, currently you're getting 300 points. Okay, the Prince and Princess, 1,500 points, 3,000 points for the King and Queen, and then 7,500 for the Kingdom, with no qualifications, right? The minimum reward that can be transferred from the reward wallet is $50. 1 point equals $1. Now, what you see here is for limited time only, meaning January 5th is our scheduled launch date. We have a new reward system we're rolling out, but everyone has an opportunity to take advantage of this current reward system. No qualification. The points you see on the screen here is what you get for any package purchase from today until January 5th. Okay, so if you've got members or guests or anyone that's on the fence deciding, I would encourage them to purchase their package now for 2 reasons. One, not only are they going to take advantage of this reward system, but we have a contest we're running. You hopefully by now got the email. We're giving away $500 in fuel. You get us, MyDHLife, to pay for 1 month's worth of gas for you, the members, right? By just generating 3 sales of the Prince and Princess and higher package. Guys, listen, you're going to be seeing a lot more contests coming down your way. Now, here's the new system, the reward system, effective January 5th. Okay, January 5th. Mark that on your calendar. So every customer that purchases a package will receive 50 points for the Earl and Countess, 250 points for the Prince and Princess, 500 points for the King and Queen, and 1,250 points for the Kingdom package. Okay, and now, as a brand affiliate, it gets even better, guys. Listen, as a brand affiliate, you get to unlock an additional points right here. So you unlock 350 with the Earl package for a total of 400. You get to unlock 1,750 if you have the Prince and Princess for a total of 2,000. You get to unlock 3,500 points for the King and Queen for a total of 4,000. And then also with the Kingdom, 8,750 points for a total of 10,000. Now, you may ask yourself, how do I unlock these points, right? And again, remember, 1 point equals $1, okay? Here's how you can unlock these points. Now, every package that's purchased automatically, instantly gets these points awarded, okay? Now, to unlock these additional points, very simple. No matter what package you purchase, you have to either purchase or sell double the package value. So in other words, the Earl and Countess is $100. You would either purchase $300, right, in package to unlock these points to get a total of 400, or you can sell to Earl and Countess to unlock those points, or you could purchase one and sell one. Whatever combination to equal double, which is $200, that unlocks these points. Now, one thing I will point out is every package comes with 50 points. What do I mean by that? If you decide that you're just going to purchase $300 worth of Earl and Countess package to unlock these points yourself, to qualify yourself, right? So now you have done just so, you've got 400 points, but the 2 package you purchase also comes with 50 points apiece. So that's an additional 100 points added to your 400 points for a total of 500 points for unlocking the package yourself, okay? Now, if you sell 2 packages, then you unlock just the 350 for 400, but you earn the 20% commission on the 2 package you sell, and you qualify yourself. So hopefully that was clear. We'll have additional training on that, on the new point system, effective January 5th. So between now and then, no qualification. The points I showed you previously, you get it, and that's what you get, okay? Now, I'm going to end it here, and then we're going to just open it up for a little bit of Q&A, and then we're going to jump right into the training. But guys, one thing I want everyone to really, really think about is the fact that, look, many of you maybe went through, some of the turmoil that happened in the world because of the pandemic. And maybe you've lost your job, maybe your business shut down, who knows, right? Because it is a hard truth, but a lot of people are experiencing financial hardship around the world. MyDHLife is here as a solution, okay? I'm going to share with you a formula, okay, that can help change your financial situation next year, 2024. We're about to enter into a new year, okay? And I'm going to talk about the mindset of that formula and that plan, but what it means for you as a member of MyDHLife. But guys, listen, this is real, and we don't know what is about to come down the pipeline in the future. Next year, I could tell you this, as we enter to 2024, it's an opportunity for each one of us. The windows of heaven, the portals of heaven is open, okay, for a year of prosperity for every single one of you and everyone around the world. And we have to seize the moment. We have to capitalize on that opportunity, okay? There's election around the world. There's a lot of great things are happening. The market's going to perform nicely. You have to take your future seriously, take your financial situation seriously, and start saving, and I'm going to talk a little bit about that, paying off debt, saving, acquiring assets if you can, whether it be real estate, whether it be gold, it be silver, precious metals, gemstones. And I'll explain why that's important, especially next year, and what it means for the future of you and your family and financial situation. Because the year after that, 2025, we have no idea what's going to happen with the reset of the whole banking system. It's already been reset. The world have to shift to digital currency. What does that mean for you and I? Well, we'll find out. I don't know. We'll find out. But I do know this. You have control over next year, meaning every decision you make today will have a direct impact of your tomorrow taking you to 2025. See, I'm already talking about 2025. In my mind, 2024 is already gone. It's just we're going to go through that process. And trust me, we'll be where we are today, about ready to celebrate that new year, 2024. We'll be, before you know, at a blink of an eye, we'll be here saying, wow, 2025 is coming. Trust me, because time is flying so fast. And many of you can agree with me. What happened to the last 12 months? Where did it go? I can't believe that we're about to enter into a new year. But that's the hard truth, and that's the reality. That's why you have to take your future seriously, especially your financial situation, your financial future, even more seriously. Okay, so what I'm going to do, if you're a guest with us, I will highly suggest getting the link of the person that shared this with you, and definitely register. It's free to register, and then make a decision what you want to do. You got 30 days, but definitely I would encourage you to be part of MyDHLife, be part of this movement, and definitely, indirectly be part of what we're doing and transforming communities around the world. So I'm going to stop share for now, and then we can go into a Q&A, and then we can just, I'm going to pull up here and see if we have any questions. Let's see here. Hello again, Shirley. Okay. All right. Any questions before I jump right into the training? Anything anyone would like to share? All right, Fran. Hello, thank you. My question is, if the plan in the future to have products, example, travel certificates or cruises accessible to people who live, for example, in Spain, since due to transportation costs, current certificates are difficult for many people who live in this country. I think that, for example, it would be very appreciated if there were also travel certificates and cruises to different places in Europe and around the world. Yes, Fran, that's great suggestion, and we had this discussion a couple of days ago. I know, except for the airfare for two, which is applicable just here in the United States, the rest of the certificates applicable around the world. But we're actually going to be talking with our provider and look at what other options there are for our global market, because we've actually I don't know how many countries we're in. I know definitely we're in over 40 countries, and like I shared last webinar, we're entering countries I've never heard of, which is great. That means the word is getting out. More and more people around the globe is hearing about us. So travel being one of our products, we'll definitely look into that and see what we can offer our global market. But great suggestion. Any other questions or comments? Feel free to raise your hand or unmute. You can ask a question or type it in the chat. All right, no other questions. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to jump right into the training. We'll just watch a very short video, and then we'll go right into it. And hopefully the sound, if once I start playing, if you can hear, just drop a 1 in the chat so I know you guys are hearing it. Okay, let me go back. I have one more question. Yeah, go ahead, friend. Are you typing it? Feel free to unmute your mic if you want to ask it as well. I'm sorry, because I have to. Oh, I see. Okay. Why is there a difference between clients and brand affiliates? I mean, why couldn't everyone join as a brand affiliate since registration is free? Yes, it is a legal reason, Fran. So we have 3 categories. Oh, I realize my camera is still off. We have 3 categories. That is a free member. So you can join as a free member. Free members do get, something. They get the cost pages, which, will be at our foundation site. And then paid customers, just a customer that uses the product. A brand affiliate is like an independent business owner that opt to be a brand affiliate to earn commissions, right? But it is a legal reason. Most companies, you're either going to be a customer of the company, or you're going to be what you call an IB, or independent business owner. So that is a legal reason, correct? You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Okay, so let me do this. I'm gonna just jump to my screen here. And again, if you can hear the sound, just put a 1. I want to ask as explained. And then I'm going to escape here.
Life is going to beat you to the ground. Life will break you. Just when you think you've been through the most hell you'll ever face, it'll hit you even harder. And you'll think about quitting every single day.
I know what it's like to wake up every day with a sense of dread, and you don't know how you're going to make it, and you're all alone. And you've got to say to yourself, when you fail again and again, after facing rejection after rejection, many times with tears in your eyes, it's possible. When life knocks you down, sometimes you got to take 2 steps back in order to move forward.
When you're in that darkness, it's very easy to think you're hopeless. It's very easy to believe it's over for you. It's very easy to feel defeated. It's very easy to sit there and hope that something or someone will come and save you. But the truth is, you gotta save yourself. You can't sit there and wait for the light to come. You've got to move forward and step your way into the light. That darkness is temporary, and you can fight your way out of it. It only takes willpower.
You think this is it for you? This is far from it. You gotta change your mindset. You gotta start thinking in ways you haven't thought before. You gotta start seeing possibilities for your life you haven't seen before.
You can achieve more than you think you can. You're capable of things that would surprise yourself. You've got to start using your mind to find new ways to break through all these roadblocks in front of you. When you have the will, you'll find a way. And there is always a way. You can get through whatever is in front of you if you decide to.
You just gotta stand for what you believe in and don't let anything. This is your life. This is your dream. Nobody's gonna fight for what you want more than you. If it's gonna happen, it's up to you to make it happen. If you can focus on finding those ways to win and stop focusing on the ways you're losing, you can make it.
Everything in your way is just life testing you. Do not fail the test. Rise up and destroy these barriers.
The people who win, the most common trait they have is they find solutions, while the losers find problems.
The winners are relentlessly working to move their lives into a better state of being. They don't care about the facts. They don't care about the odds. All they do is make a plan and execute the plan. If you change your way of thinking and start seeing the possibilities for you and your current situation, you'll start moving toward victory and away from feeling helpless. But you have got to affirm to yourself that you have what it takes to get through this. Your mind and spirit need to be aligned in the feeling of certainty that I will not stop until I succeed. I will make it happen, no matter what it takes, that this is nothing but a temporary inconvenience. There is nothing that can stop me from reaching my dream.
Most people won't do that. Most people give up so easily. They never use the real power inside them to do anything great because they can't see those possibilities for their life.
Your vision and your perspective of how you see your life is what dictates what you become. If you only ever see yourself as doing just enough to get by, that's all you'll ever achieve. But if you see yourself doing massive things, living beyond what other people could possibly conceive, that's exactly what you'll get. Where your focus goes, your energy flows.
So when you're going through turbulence on your path to success, you've got to hold that vision firmly in your mind.
Don't allow this negative world to throw you off course. Hold the vision and keep walking toward it.
Your mind is your strongest weapon. It has the ability to adapt to any level of pain or difficulty imaginable. It's up to you to harness its power and use it to create new things for you.
You can become more creative, more intelligent, more unstoppable. It's only a matter of your mind. You control your mind, you control your life.
And when you control your mind, there is nothing out of reach for you. You can be, do, and have whatever you want. The only one who can stop you is you.
Some of you have had a marriage fall apart. Some of you have been disappointed in a dream, in a desire, in a goal, in an ambition. And things just haven't worked out the way you wanted them to. And you're starting maybe to feel sometimes a little hopeless. It'll never change. I'll never change. Nothing's ever going to be any different.
And we rationalize with ourselves to where we automatically stop. That's why a bunch of us give up so much in life so quickly. But suppose I told you the greatest pain of my life is the reason I'm standing here today. See, sometimes we think the pain is what controls us. It's actually our subconscious mind. That if we ever tapped into that, that's what dictates most of our lives. If you don't control pain, it'll control you.
What is it that will make it worth it for you? To face the rejections, to brainstorm and not be intimidated and say, I can do this. What is it that will make it worth it for you to raise the bar on yourself and say, I've got some more stuff in me? What is it that will make it worth it for you to know your vitamin, that you become empowered by it? What is it that will make it for you when you want to give up and things are working against you? What is it that will help you get back up again.
When everything's relaxed and peaceful. Yes, we know what we want to be. We know the person we want to become, right? It's very easy to calculate it in that rhyme to reason when nothing's on the line. But as soon as the heart starts to race, or the bill and the pressure of the lifestyle, the wife, the family, or the job, all of a sudden, we start to settle.
I don't want to be that person that's great when everything is going all good, but when something goes wrong, they flee and they want nothing to do with it. I want to be that person that's going to show up rain, sleet, or snow, and they're going to give you everything they got. You got to take my life before you take my drive. I'm talking concrete commitment. I'm talking a commitment that says, I am going to stay true to what I said I would do long after the mood that I've set it in has left. Because character is not something we inherit. Character is something we got to wake up every single day. We got to fight it. We got to build it. In the midst of adversity, in the midst of challenges, in the midst of failures, we got to get up every single day and we got to fight for peace. We got to fight for happiness. We got to fight for joy.
Don't quit. Don't give up. Don't be a victim. Don't take the easy path. Don't squander this life. Instead, live with fortitude.
There's times where you think, is there anything that can justify as to why I'm always going through something hard? Sometimes nothing ever makes sense that you're going through. I'm going through hurt, I'm going through pain, there's death in my family, there's sickness everywhere. But I tell you what, you can't throw in the towel. It just means it's time for you to fight harder. It's time for you to stand tall. Lift your heads to the sky and say, I will overcome this. I will fight back. There's always something good that can come from bad.
We live in a world, ladies and gentlemen, where people want instant gratification. They want it right now. No, it's simple, but it's not easy. It's a system that if you work the system, it works if you work it. But make no mistake about it, it's hard. And you are the determining factor. The people that make it in this world look around for the circumstances that they want, and if they can't find them, they create them. It's you that you must take personal responsibility to make it happen. It's hard. No, easy is not an option. However, ladies and gentlemen, what you will discover is that it's worth it.
If people ask you, say, how you doing? Even if you're having some difficult times, say, I'm blessed and highly favored. Because anytime you wake up and you don't have a white chalk outline around your body, it's a great day. And so I say to you, it's possible you can live your dream. If it's becoming a diamond, if it's having more, it's achieving more, it's being a better father, being a better mother, whatever it is, it's possible you can live your dream. It's necessary that you have a plan of action, that you're resilient, that you stick to, and you work with the system, that you have the vision and never give up, that you become creative and relentless and keep on coming back again and again and again, and that it's you that you got to take personal responsibility to make it happen, and that it's hard. Easy is not an option. And when life knocks you down, jump back up and say, it's not over until I win.
Oh, that's where you guys are here. Awesome. Well, I hope that resonated with some of you. You know, for me, I'm all choked up back here because I can relate, you know, to exactly what was shared there. Because, you know, sometimes I say, you know, a lot of people see the results, but, you know, they don't know the journey getting there. Guys, and for me, you know, in terms of the vision and the years of sacrifice and the prayers that went through MyDHLife to see where we are today, to where I know we're going to head in the future, is very rewarding. But why? For you, the members around the world, you know, to be able to be the benefactors, right? To be the harvesters of the fruit of the seeds that have been planted 5 years ago. And that's what's so beautiful. So what I'm going to share with you guys is just a plan. It's a simple plan, but also how you can make this possible for you and for yourself. And the power is in the numbers. And the reason why, you know, we came up with this, and also a way to unlock the additional 7 levels, because next year we have to look at it in this perspective, right? that you have an opportunity. You know, January's coming. That's when everyone is all of a sudden making resolutions and how everything they're going to change from dieting to exercise to whatever it may be. You know, they've set as their goal or their resolution for the new year, and you know, and that's good for a month or 2 months, possibly 3 months, and everybody forget about whatever those resolutions are and back to the normal life, right? And so at MyDHLife and this system right here, you have the potential, okay, of becoming a millionaire. I'm not just saying that. Now, before I even jump in these numbers, okay, these numbers are for illustration purposes only. Okay, again, some of you may achieve this, some of you may not, some of you may try and not for whatever reasons. So it's just for illustration purposes. However, our compensation plan is our compensation plan. All right, the percentage we pay out is what we pay out based on the packages sold, based on the levels. And that's what you're seeing here. Now, the strategy that I'm going to share with you is a strategy that will work for everyone. And I want for you to look at it from a different perspective. Okay, we talk about 10 levels. And if you achieve certain things in those levels, what you potentially can earn. I say potentially. If you hit the number, you will earn these commissions. But I want you to look at it from this perspective. Change the level to the month. So this is January. This is February, this is March, this is April, this is May, this is June, this is July, August, September, and October, okay? So let's say it took you the whole year of 2024, one whole year, to potentially earn anywhere from 1.4 million, okay, to 35 million. See that range right there? Either way, you're gonna walk away with $1 million in the end of the year. Now, if you already have a plan, okay, to earn that million, then, you know, that's great. Okay, this may not be for you. Generating 4 sales, okay, 4 sales of whichever package. Now, even if you took the lowest package of a Earl at $100, okay, you can see what the earner potential will be here. Now, you help each 4 generate 4 sales each. And let's say this took you all of January. Now, we're in February, helping the 4 duplicate what you did. I'm going to show you a quick system how you could do just that. Okay, helping those 16 duplicate. Okay, depending on what packages you sold, a combination thereof, doesn't matter. Because even at the lowest, you're going to hit that 1.4 million. So if you got a combination therein, that's great. Helping those 64 generate 4 sales each, you have 256, right? So February, March, April, you're in May here now. Helping those 256 generate 4 sales each, following the system and duplicating, you got 1,000 sales or members, brand affiliates. Helping those 1,000 brand affiliates generate 4 sales each, you're at 4,000, over 4,000, right? Helping those 4,000 generate 4 sales each, 16,000. And then here we are at 65,000, 262,000. Okay, and then you have 1 million members right here, level 10. And again, if we look at it in months, this is October. And again, even if it took the whole year to achieve this, okay, guys, I say potential because, again, everyone results will differ. I will tell you this, though, in MyDHLife, like I shared before, in our 6-week in beta, we had many members already earning 5 figures in MyDHLife. Many members. Okay, so we know it's possible. And again, it's all about the mindset. It's all about, you're not going to stop until you achieve these goals, right? It's no different than any other goal you set for yourself, any other formula that say, you know, you potentially can earn this if you do this, right? You could open up an e-commerce store, right? You need customers, obviously, and you already know based on the products you have there, if you generate just X amount of sales per month, minus the costs or whatever your overhead is, this is your profit, and this is what you could potentially look for, right? So it's a simple formula. Here, as a independent business owner, right? Because you're a brand affiliate, and you approach this as your business, and you're generating sales. Now, of course, you're getting value in all the products that's purchased in the packages. And we're always going to look to add value and enhance the products for the members. And we're always going to look for ways for for our customers, and then we're always going to look for ways to enhance the compensation plan for our brand affiliates. So there's always going to be something for both parties. Even our free members that open up a cause page, it's going to be moved to our foundation site where, you know, they can raise money for their cause. So there's something for everyone. But we're always going to add value or enhance it for the our members. Okay, but guys, it's all a mindset right here. And I guarantee you, you have the mindset that by the end of the year, and you've got to speak to yourself. You've got to tell yourself that I will be a millionaire by the end of the year. This is the formula. Well, one of the formula. I'm questioning there's many other formulas out there. I can't speak to what's out there. All I can speak to is MyDHLife and what we've put together for you, the members around the world, the brand affiliates, to achieve this, just by following this simple formula. Guys, you know, look back at the year that just literally flew by, where it went. We're still questioning it. Okay, have any of you achieved at least maybe one goal you set for the year, whether it be a financial goal, a relationship goal, a health goal, whatever goal it may be? Did you achieve it? At least one of that list you probably made for yourself, or you told yourself, I'm going to do this, I'm going to make this change, I'm going to be a better husband, a better wife, I want to earn X amount, I'm going to be a better parent, you know, I'm going to be a better employee on the job, I'll be a better boss, whatever it may be, whatever that goal is. I'm going to improve my health, I'm going to eat better. I mean, the list could go on, all the things you could do, or maybe you said at the beginning of 2023, I'm going to do. Again, how many of those did you actually achieve? Only you can answer that question. At the end of the day, only you can look at yourself in the mirror, right? Only you look at yourself in the mirror and then ask yourself, if you didn't achieve it, why? And sometimes we have to have these hard talks with ourselves because, again, only we can bring change. We can look at the people around us. We can't depend on the people around us. And we definitely can't blame the people around us. We're responsible for our own decisions. Right? So enter into 24, let's make better decisions so you get better results. There's two things that we can't control in life. One is changes. Changes happen. And trust me, I've been through a lot of changes just in the course of this year, far more the last 5 years in the course of this journey. Many changes, many changes. If I share some of it, it'll blow you guys' mind. But change is inevitable. Many of you have been through changes. And a change can happen literally from one day to the next, whether good or bad, right? We can't control change, but it's how we respond to those changes is what's important. The decisions we make based on those changes is important. That's why it's important to sometimes, whether it be a change for the worse that happens, to step back, take a few steps back and analyze the situation, okay? Logically and practically. And don't be emotional, because a lot of times emotional decisions is what gets us in the most trouble. And those decisions, when you make an emotional decision at the spur of a moment, are always the worst decisions, right? So look at it from that perspective. So time, we have no control over time, right? There's 24 hours in a day. There's 365 days in a year. There's 52 weeks in a year. 12 months in a year. We have no control over that. What we do have control over is being efficient with the time we have. Being efficient with the time we have and what we do with our time. Are you going to next year waste your time scrolling, watching videos on the phone for 3, 4, 5 hours on social media? Or are you going to look to improve your financial situation, or maybe improve your spiritual situation? You see, because all that makes a difference. So again, it's the decisions we make. It's the decisions that we make. Because time is here, guys. We can't manage time. Whether we sleep 10 hours a day or be productive 10 hours a day, that's 10 hours in that day of time that you have no control over. Secondly, with time, see, we're living, each one of us operate within a biologic time frame, right? We're going to expire. We got an expiration date. We don't know what that date is, unfortunately. So you need to take every day like it's your last day and be productive. If you treat every day as like your last day, trust me, you'll think differently, The things you do will be differently, including spending time with family or loved ones a little more. Sometimes you have to step away from the busy day, right? To make room for created memories when you do expire. Second, we operate what you call chronological time, right? So that's how we gauge our days based on the clock that we operate in chronological time. That's how we sleep or work or whatever it may be, right? But all that's within the framework of Chronos time, which is God's timing, right? We're in the process of that time. So let's make sure that we are being efficient with time, maximizing our time, and really achieving the reason why we're here on the earth, meaning being impactful. Taking our time and utilizing our time to be productive, bring change, make change, right? So, you know, these are just food for thought and going into the new year, that at the end of the day, you have to look at yourself in the mirror, okay? And every decision you make moving forward as you step into 2024 will be a direct result of entering 2025. So let's make good decisions. What I'm sharing with you is just a formula that we've put together to unlock the additional 7 levels. You just subscribe to our marketing system for the one-time 69. And trust me, you know, just from making sales from the first 3 levels, you've got enough to cover the whole year of the marketing system. Take advantage of what we have there for you, because we want everyone to win, okay? And literally walk in dominion over every aspect. To think about it. Money solves problems. The work we do around the world, we could do it without money. And thank God for our members buying packages, because we take a percentage and that goes right back into our foundation, One Vision, One Heart, right? You personally, right? You need money to pay your rent, your mortgage, put food on your table, pay your bills, right? Help loved ones, do things, the things that you only hope and wish and dream to do if you had money. Think about it for a second. If you had $1 million today, how different would your life be? Think about it. What would you do? You now have options. You could make decisions. You get to decide trips, right? Start checking off that bucket list. Hotels now you could afford and stay in 5-star hotels. Now you get to go grocery store. You don't look at, you know, how much money do I have and what can I buy? No, you go after the quality food, organic food, stuff that you know now you can afford to take care of this temple, this body, this vehicle you have, right? Think about it. Now you could shop for quality clothes. Think about the lives around the world that you're wishing, if I only had money, I could help. Or charitable organization you want to help or support. Or maybe you want to start your own outreach or ministry to go out into the world and help. But you have option. With money, you can do things. I'll tell you another thing with money. It gives you leverage in the world. It gives you leverage. So these are just things to think about, but next year that you could be in a position of everything I just mentioned. Dominion over your life because you have dominion over your finances. And think about the trickle effect in a good way for you and your family. Maybe some of you are renting right now, you know? Wouldn't it be nice to own your own home, right? Wouldn't it be nice to be able to buy land, property? Wouldn't it be nice to invest in companies or invest in real estate or invest in gold, invest in whatever that, you know, a lot of times, think about it. Opportunities come, great opportunities, and you just don't have any money. And you're like so regretful and like, man, I just wish I had some money. I could have invested in whatever it may be. But you don't have any money, see? But now you have options. And we have a strategy, you know, to teach you. I want to be respectful of time and keep it within an hour, you know, just simple little tasks you could do you know, let me see here. A simple little task that you can do to get the people by using social media. Okay. But guys, the only thing I want to, say in what I'm sharing here with you, okay, is this is just a formula to help you achieve this and have dominion over your life, because it really does. Because think about it, even loved ones, or maybe yourself, or maybe ill, or you need medication or operation, or maybe your neighbor, or a loved one, a family member, right? That you could bless in a greater way if you had money, right? A lot of times we're willing, but we're unable to. So one of the formulas that I would say as you start earning, because we're going to help you, right, with different strategies and some apps we're going to build out. So let's say, for example, you start earning, right? So one of the things is this: you want to make sure you start giving. So a percentage, 10%. You want to give, you want to bless, you want to support. Okay, whether it be your church you belong to, whether it be an organization, whether it be a neighbor, a loved one, someone, but you want to make sure you plant seeds. There's power in planting seeds, right? By giving, the harvest comes back unlimited in many different ways, not just monetary, but many different ways. Second, okay, so I'm going to give you a quick formula, right? 100%. So live off 50, take 50% and live off that. The other 50% is what I'm talking about. 10% to give, 10% you want to start paying off your debt. I'll highly suggest next year, you be one of the ones to start this movement with us, become one of these millionaires, pay off your debt next year. Pay off all your debt, guys, okay? Start paying off debt. And we have some strategies to show you how to do that. Pay off your debt. Second, you want to save. Take 10% and save. So 10, 10, we're at 30%. Save 10%, save, okay? The other 10%, put away for investments. Put away for investments. So that way, when those great opportunities present itself, you've got the money. See, you don't have to be disappointed that you don't have it. You have it, just waiting for the right investment. The last 10%, divided in 5. Take 5 and put away for a rainy day fund. That's a rainy day fund. What do I mean by that? Think about it. How many people in your life, loved ones, friends, family, whoever, that are in need, they're going through a financial hardship, and you wish you could help them, but you have no money. You need help yourself. But now with this rainy day fund, you've got slush fund. You could help them, bless them, right? That's what that's for. So you can be a blessing unto others. The last 5% is for entertainment. You want to enjoy the money you're making too, right? But you got to budget yourself. Now, if you have an excess from the 50% that you're going to spend, then that's great. But you want to definitely balance the equation with this formula I'm giving you. Balance the equation. Don't spend it all on liabilities, start buying cars and buying this and buying that. No, there's nothing wrong to upgrade, but you have to have a plan to do it. Can you afford it at that moment? Or could you put it off for 2 months when you're already, when you have 256 members, or maybe you're at, 1,000 members, and now you have a little excess, right? Then maybe look at doing that. Guys, all I'm saying is to really think about the decisions you make, how you spend your money and what you do with your money. Is it a want or is it a need? Very important. See, I do that. Is it a want? Do I really need this? Right? And it helps me make wise decisions now. I used to not always be that way. Don't get me wrong. It took years of going through the experiences I've been through, years of sacrificing to appreciate the dollar, years of sacrificing to appreciate the day, even my own personal life, years of experience. For the ones who don't know, I'll share this with you. 2021, I went through a health situation. Guys, I'll tell you what, I died and came back. And I've got the medical proof of that. I wouldn't tell you the process of what happened, but I will tell you this. When I was in that hospital laying there, I didn't go to heaven. I didn't go to hell. I didn't see lights, nothing like that. I just heard a voice said to me, it wasn't your time yet. That's all I heard. And immediately my spirit came back to my body. And I could share that testimony at another time. But I'm appreciative of life because I was given a second chance. See, you don't have to wait to be on your deathbed to appreciate life and just wish you've done things differently in your life. You have an opportunity now while you're alive to make all those changes and to do those things. See, the great rest his heart, rest his soul, Miles Monroe said, the richest place on planet Earth is a graveyard. Why? Many people go to the grave with their dreams not fulfilled, books they haven't written, businesses they haven't started, so many things that they wanted to do, loved ones that they didn't visit, or family members not talking to each other that should have reconciled, right? And have forgiveness in their heart that they didn't. All those regrets they went to the grave with. Don't let that be you, guys. You have another year coming ahead of you. That's the year to start thinking and start making changes for you and your family, for your future. Again, 2024, the end of it, as we are now in the end of 2023. What you can look back at the decisions you made and the impact you've made, whether good or bad. Decisions are yours. So with that, I'm going to stop share here. I'm going to leave you with that. So guys, if you have any other questions, feel free to ask. And again, I just wanted to be respectful of time. So if you have any questions or comments, here's your opportunity. If not, we're going to go ahead and I'll just give you a quick update for the ones who've hung on. I will tell you, I'm very excited. The team is working, I mean, tirelessly behind the scenes. We've got so much accomplished already. It's unbelievable. We got a couple more things to do. We got to move the cost pages over. I'm not going to tell you what we've already done, because then you guys are going to go looking for it. We already have some of it live. I will say this, I'm very excited. And then we have even more beyond DHLife that we've been working on. If you guys recall, we used to have a slide called What's on the Horizon. Well, I have to tell you, what's on the horizon is about to become a reality for all of us in a great way. And I'm so excited, because I'll tell you why I'm excited, guys, because to see the vision come alive after all these years. Yeah, we went through a lot of changes, but again, we have no control of changes sometimes. That's what I shared. Changes is something that we will come and go. We have no control over those changes. But to see the manifestation as the team and I are seeing now, okay, and what the expectations are next year for you, the members, and for us as a brand, is exciting, because you know, God is doing a great thing with MyDHLife. God is doing a great thing in my life. God is doing a great thing with everyone that's connected to us. But it's not for us. It's for you, the members, and the ones who will be watching this rebroadcast. It's for you. And I'm happy for you, because you guys are going to be the benefactors, right? The recipients of all this hard work that we've been putting in, all the prayer we've been putting in since 2017. Even today, I mean, we've got a prayer team. A few of them are right here on this Zoom with us every morning, Monday through Friday, 6 Pacific to 7, 1 hour a day, 5 days with praying for what? You, the members, MyDHLife, One Vision, One Heart, everyone connected to us every day. Power of prayer. And we're seeing the results of that. So I have to give credit where credit is due, because I know personally it started with prayer and it'll never stop. No matter who come into our circle, they'll never stop it, because we're always going to be a company, like I've always said, that's going to operate in transparency, in honesty, in loyalty. You know, and as we build everything out, it's going to be for sustainability and longevity for our members. You know, and I will say this: the quality of people now that are embracing the vision that are members within MyDHLife. For me, it's mind-boggling. It really is. Not that I'm like mind-boggled surprised. I'm not, because we've been praying for it. But it's just how they're connecting to the vision and willing to help the vision. So all I can say for each one of us, just put your seat belts on, because we're going for an amazing supernatural ride in 2024. So with that, you guys, any other questions? If not, so we changed our schedule for the webinars. If you didn't know, Monday and Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern is when we have our general overview. And then on Tuesdays at 9 a.m. the same time for the international market. So we have them 3 days, and then we also have the replay. And then most of them we posted on our the YouTube MyDHLife channel, but then we also have a page we posted there as well for everyone. So with that, you guys continue to be blessed, be highly favored. Let's continue to walk in dominion. We will see you on Monday. For each one of you, happy New Year. So we'll be actually entering into the new year next time we meet, I believe, right? Because I think Monday. Before I end it here, I know I see Prophet Lovemore is on with us from South Africa. I don't know if he's got a few words you want to share real quickly. Let's see, 20. Yep. The first Monday is the new year. So, Prophet Lovemore, any last words you want to share before we end?
Oh, yes. Thank you so much, Apostle. This has been just a powerful presentation. And ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say to you that, yes, like what Apostle Steve has been saying, it has been a ride for each and all of us who have been in the corporate. People have been taking the time to really invest time and encourage. You know, there were times that we thought that, are we going to make it? But we kept on pushing, and now that we're here, I am super excited. And I just want to encourage each and everyone to say, you know, once that clock hits midnight and it's 1 minute or just a second after 12, and you hear people shouting Happy New Year, take it upon yourself to say, this is the year that I'm going to break the back of poverty of my family. I'm going to have those reserves. I'm going to be able to finally preserve my next generation by leaving a legacy for them. You know, so I just want to take this time to salute our CEO. I just want to say thank you so much for not giving up and making sure that your transparency, your honesty, the values that you stand for, you know, they always, you know, it's always a reminder every time that we are in meetings. You're always saying, guys, this is what I see. This is what I want to be done. When the graphic designers design something, you always say, no, not that way, this way. So that at the end of the day, it becomes exactly something that's going to be beneficial to all of us. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. And let's continue to stand with MyDHLife and share a little bit and share and continue sharing. And Apostle Steve, you've done a great job, and may God bless you, and may their words be beyond what you can ever think, ask, or imagine, according to the power that is at work in you. And yes, I'm looking forward to seeing you next year at our conference. Yes, I'm coming.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. A conference in April. We're planning that out. And I just want to say welcome to Nikki Bloom and his wonderful wife joining us from South Africa as well. And friend, thank you for your amazing suggestions and questions. And me, Catherine is on with us, Lisa, Sheila, Denise, Adona. Thank you guys. In fact, Denise and Adona, along with Shirley and Lovemore, you know, have been, and Catherine, have been around for, I mean, through some of the beta phases that we've been in. So they've been on the journey with us as well, and have been part of a lot of the changes that have gone through, we've gone through as a company, me as an individual. So I just want to say thank you, you guys, for being there, your support. That means a lot. And for the ones who I didn't, you know, name, thank you, and so much for, you know, being part of this journey with us. You know, and Nikki and your lovely wife, looking forward to, you know, South Africa and opening up South Africa. And, you know, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. So with that, you guys, be blessed, be highly favored. Let's continue to walk in dominion, and Happy New Year. And we'll see you on the next webinar. Okay, bye for now. Yeah, we'll have a webinar. I was just saying it's going to be on the 1st, but that's okay. We'll have a webinar. All right, guys, bye for now. Have a blessed rest of your weekend.
Excellent presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. You're very welcome.
Amen.
Thank you, Catherine.
Happy New Year, everybody.